blown away by your skills and talents. And so I'm afraid to ask you what you do for fun, because it sounds like just being a continuous learner and expanding. You're kind of like me. It's like my fun is just learning new things.
I do love learning new things. I love painting. I'm kind of obsessed with painting landscapes right now. I
Okay.
live on a farm, and I would say I'm farm adjacent. So I get the
Okay.
benefits and beauty of farming without having to do the hard work.
I live
I
all
love
around the Amish
kayaking.
for that exact same reason. I see them
Yes,
out working so hard. And I said, I'll come to your produce stand.
yes. And I love kayaking. I love hiking, nature. I spend probably more time outside than I do inside.
Okay.
And I have a great community of friends and chosen family that
Okay.
they're just fun people. We
Yeah.
love to laugh. And I'd say the other part is the midwives I get to work with, I love being in the room with, and they bring fun to my life.
Have you always
There's a
been in the same
ridiculousness.
part of California, or have you like moved in different parts? So that has a huge aspect when you want to truly be
Mhm.
the community-based
Yeah.
midwife. They've known you for a very, very long time. They know you're not going anywhere. I think that's sometimes hard when there's different levels of midwifery, and you found the ultimate one of not just the continuity of care to take care of her for 5-10 years while you're working there in the area. You know, these ladies, I get the closest I get to that for traditional midwifery is like the Amish and Mennonite community, because they're having 10,
Mm.
12, 14 babies. You have a relationship for 20, 25 years with them versus just 2, 3 babies. And so you're taking it to that next level. And how could we get trainings, or how can we get other midwives to have this paradigm shift that we are community-based care providers?
Community-based care. It's interesting. Lately, I'm having more interviews where folks are looking to me as a spiritual advisor, or
Okay.
what ritual do I bring to their birth? And I pull it back and I say, I'm a community healthcare provider. So let me get you in touch with everything you need to set up your life to raise this child, and all the resources you need. And I think it's part of the basic education and helping midwives know, and helping the other community providers know what you can do within the community, and how you want to show up. And the licensure is great in that it gives us access to families for the care of midwifery, but we also can provide well women care. We can also provide lactation support. And within those years that we're doing that, what else do women need?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of trauma support we need, especially in my community. And so the more studies that we do beyond just the spiritual part of midwifery to learn that skill, and sometimes it's just people calling on the phone and describing a scenario, and my answer is that's when we go to the ER, and hearing the midwife be able to say, hey, thank you for calling me first, and it's a good time to bring your kid to the ER, and I'll meet you there
Right.
with that help. Recently we helped a family that was having a really bad fentanyl problem in the home, and we had to get a baby out. Number one, let's get a baby out of there, because that's a recipe for death. Um, and then afterwards, hooking up the addict with the resources to get help, and getting the other parent in a safe place with that baby. So, making sure that you know your resources, you work with your community, you learn more on that aspect, because we meet people at such a vulnerable time, and we have to be gentle with their souls and not expose their vulnerability for our Instagram or influencer. And because we want to use those vulnerabilities to build real connection and
Mm-hmm.
allow them to grow beyond just the midwife, because I am not their container for life, but I am
Yeah.
present for their care for life.